I mean, this part doesn't really matter. All right, and then hold on. All right, cool. And okay, go live. All right, we are live on Facebook.
Nice.
And now I'm going over here, and I think we're live on YouTube as well. Testing, testing. I love it. And we have one concurrent viewer. So, yeah, I'm going to say that we are
All right.
live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, as we figure out the technical weird stuff of the internet and us being old guys, not knowing what we're doing.
That's why we have bifocals.
All that good stuff. Oh, yeah, we are live. All right, cool. All right. I guess we'll start the show then. If there's... So,
Let's do it.
let's do it. We're going to start the show, everybody.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. And welcome to Old Guys.
Welcome to old guys. Here we go. All right. Old guys talking about new music, trying not to lose it. Alcohol and booze it, 'cause we're old guys talking about new music. Oh, yeah.
Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to Old Guys Talk About New Music, your favorite podcast that tries to make sense of what the kids are into these days via the Billboard Hot 100 list, as seen through the eyes of a couple of old guys who know a thing or two about a thing or two. This guy over here is called Chris Hall, and I'm called James Vella, and we used to be younger. But now we're older.
I'm an old guy.
This episode, August 7th, 2022. So cultural references will absolutely be outdated by the time you remember this live show. And with that, away we go. Mr. Chris Hall, how are you today?
I'm all right. How am I sounding now? Are my levels good now?
Your levels are perfect. PURR.
All right.
Just
the people were saying I was quiet, so I was like, just making sure that because all my opinions are so important that
well, you need volume on them. You need to project them. Get them out there.
Right. I mean, like, here's the thing: if you don't know what you're talking about, at least you can be loud, right?
Exactly. I mean, that's social media in general.
Yeah, just the loudest guy wins. So
about something, the louder you have to be, because then you'll sound like you're right.
Exactly.
Man.
What song are we doing today?
Well, today we're talking about "I Like You" by Post Malone and Doja Cat. Now, this is an interesting thing, actually. Is this by Post Malone featuring both work on this together? I was a little confused about that while listening to it.
Well, I mean, this is a Post Malone song. It's on his album. So I would say, but I mean, Doja Cat did write her part. So she is credited as being a writer on this one.
Doja Cat, a return performance for this show.
I mean, this is our third time talking about Doja Cat. I mean,
she's everywhere, man.
Oh, man, I got a lot to say about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyways, if you haven't heard the song "I Like You," typically we'd play a little bit during the thing, but we're not that good with technology yet, so go listen to it and then come back to the show.
I mean, we're on our phones, dude.
Yeah,
like it's
there you go.
We don't know what's going on. We just know what we're listening to, which was this track. So we did not have a preview last.
No, we
kind of just went into this.
Yeah, I mean, on our live shows, we kind of, because if I'm assuming everyone out there that's listening to us is listening to our podcast, and we record those like a month in advance, right? So whenever we say we're gonna have a live show, we don't really know what we're gonna do until we get to the live show.
Exactly.
So, and then if we're lucky, we weren't lazy and we promoted it and told everybody what we were doing. But
If we were better prepared, we could have like done a lot more
right,
with this. But
yes,
you're getting it raw, people. Right now, you're seeing how the sausage is made. You're seeing all the in betweens.
this is real. We're this is real. You guys wanted raw, real stuff, authentic people. We're giving that to you. We're not fakers. We don't know anything about this music. That's why we're old guys. That's the whole point of the show. Okay.
Exactly. We're old
Jesus.
guys who don't know anything about this, but we're going to talk about it like we know what we're talking about because
Right, and we're gonna be loud.
not to.
We're gonna be loud when we talk about it because we know that's what makes you authority. So,
Oh man. Okay.
all right.
Well,
Should I tell you about Post Malone?
yeah, like so no initial impressions. We just went into it cold, the way that I like to go into things, cold without protection. What did you know? What did you find out about Mr. Malone? Because notions of who this guy is, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be wrong.
Oh, well, you might know more than me because I looked up some stuff. I watched a documentary on it. The documentary told me nothing.
He
Other
has a
than,
documentary on him.
it's YouTube. They got everything out there, right? So,
Okay, gotcha.
his name's Austin Post. Okay.
Oh,
I know that he lived in Texas when he was younger. He worked at a chicken place. That was his only job that he ever had his whole life.
okay.
And then he had a buddy in LA that was doing Minecraft videos or something. And so he went out to LA and then Bing Bang Boom, make some records, did a track called White
Sure.
Iverson, and he became pretty big, and it's funny because he's a rapper, but
That was going to be my
all his
question.
raps are a lot like this. I like you, I do. It's good about it, boo da da dee da da. And it's funny that
Singing.
these rappers now. He's a rapper, but back in 1999, I would have considered this R&B singer.
Right. That's what I was, because I thought that he was a rapper. Like that's kind of how I just knew him, like a Machine Gun Kelly type of this dude who had, when he just a rapper. But when I heard this song, which is the first time I've ever really listened to, the dude's singing, it sounds like he's just kind of crooning.
Right.
Like,
And I listened to a couple of his songs, and this is how he sounds. He just kind of sings.
huh?
But
I mean,
I guess
interesting to me, but who knows? Okay, well, here's another question: does he also rap though? Like legit rap on other tracks?
yeah,
Kind of, sort of.
I would. Maybe a little bit. I'll say I've seen him a little bit rapping.
Okay.
But on the other hand, it's funny how we call things rap and we don't, or this is rap and this is not, right? Back in the good old days, we were like, okay, Run DMC, these guys are rappers, right? But then wasn't what Steven Tyler was doing on Aerosmith songs with wasn't that I was like, isn't this kind of rapping? Isn't Steven Tyler rapping on this?
Sorta. I mean, that's interesting actually, because yeah, he is rapping at a certain point. Because I remember there was a period of time, of rapping when he had that song "If I Only Knew." Do you remember this at all? There's
Remember this.
there's a very brief break in that where just because he's not singing, but he's kind of saying a lot of things that happen to rhyme, it turned into he's rapping. A holdover from the 80s where if people were still kind of coming to terms with oh my god, what is rap music, it's cool, oh this guy's rapping because it rhymes. I don't know if that's something that is still kind of around or not, but that sounds really weird. Because our favorite artist Beyonce, and now she had that little break in there where she raps, kind of, sorta. Like everybody's a rapper or nobody's a rapper sometimes.
I guess I do not consider Malone a rapper. If I like you, I do. That no. I mean the dope in the song, she definitely was rapping.
Absolutely, yeah. And I like her. I really
Oh,
like
you liked her part.
that part. Yeah, I
So
actually
we're
did.
gonna
Yeah, I think
let's
I'm
just
actually
talk about
becoming a Doja Cat.
what are you telling me?
Oh man, we are having some connection issues right now because I cannot hear a single thing that you're saying. And now
Oh, you
you're
can't.
frozen. Well,
Oh, just keep going. I can see. The internet
la-
can see you.
ladies and gentlemen, we are having some technical issues, and I cannot hear. I'm going to speak. That's all. And I think what he was going to say is that Doja Cat is our favorite artist, and we love Doja Cat and Woman.
I know he can't hear me.
Can you?
Like I can hear him, and I do not like Doja Cat people.
I can't hear a single thing that Chris Hall said, but I know he loves Doja Cat. I'm just going to speak for him. We love Doja Cat. Old to Doja Cat. That's the new name of the show. Oh
Guys,
man,
talk about Doja Cat.
this is a perfect. This is a perfect. There. Oh, I hear you now. Old guys talk about.
Okay, now
This is a new
Okay,
generation.
so did you tell him to lay that down on it?
Tell it to you straight. Okay. This track, in general, I will say, I do not hate.
Okay.
Not a. This is not a situation where we're Miss starts. It is. It's not that. I appreciated it. I think that what ruined it, on repeat, doing for every show.
Mm-hmm.
That oh my gosh, it really sounds like they came up with that and just wanted to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Could be good in a Nivea commercial or Febreze or something like that. Not too keen on that, but the part was beneficial. Without her, it would be a lot worse because it would just be Mr. Malone over and over again. And it would probably be about 2 minutes long.
I'm gonna say the exact of that.
Okay, I love it.
I mean, okay, so like I like the I like you part. I do something. I'm in a Benz. Whatever. I mean, I like that part. I like you. That was good. It was pretty repetitive. You bring Doja Cat, kind of mixed it up. I feel like Doja Cat was kind of underutilized, right?
Oh, interesting.
Like
okay.
played off each other a lot better, right? I mean, again, like we talked about this on other tracks where it's like maybe they wrote this song. Doja Cat was in her house. She lives L.A. and Post Malone was in his house in Utah.
Or wherever you.
They were like, "Hey, let's do a collab." The song's called "I Like You," and then she wrote her part, and then they were like, "Okay, let's just." They probably sent the track to her. She recorded on her own.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like this song, right, where he's kind of saying, "Yo, girl, I like you. You know, I kind of crush on you. Let's get together." Thing, you know, that like off of that, right? Like she could have been like, you know, "Oh, I know that you like me," and then he could
right.
said some more, "No, but baby," and you know, like they could have like played off each other more. Than like her part just being like, "Yeah, you like me, you're cute, so I'm on board." That was her what her rap said. I'm on board, and that was it. And then
Yeah.
at the end, they could have sang the "I" together, but instead, she just kind of high pitched, like "oh." Like something like that at the
Right.
end.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could have sang it together. Could have really big, could have really brought the song up. The whole thing could have been brought up at the end, by that. So, I just feel like she was totally utilized. If you're gonna get her to do it, you might as well get her in there. Get them actually together, rather than
Yeah. Totally.
here's your part, here's my part.
No, that's a great point though. Like it could have like crescendoed in a way.
Yeah.
And like because they not sidelined her, but maybe because she just wasn't in it as much. Maybe it was like a COVID situation, like they couldn't be in the same room, some way, shape, or form. I still think that her part in it.
Benefit of a doubt.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
I just don't think that you're talking to an old guy who listens to like Loretta Twitty records, or like a George Jones and a Tammy Wynette records, or and Porter Wagner. These guys, those old country singers, they did the duets. Or shoot, like "You Don't Bring Me Flowers," back our buddy over Streisand. Great duet. You know what I mean? Like these are duets. The people sing together. The room. They're doing it. And
right.
Words flow together.
Yeah.
Well, freaking and freaking Nelly, like was it? I think it's Nelly, the one where they're like, "I'm real, the way you walk, 'cause I'm real." That one, like early.
I don't think I know that.
2000.
No, I don't know that one. Nuh-uh, I don't know that one.
Okay. Well, J-Lo.
What was the one that Ja Rule did?
That was it. Ja Rule. You got it. Ja Rule and J-Lo. Oh, there you go. Got it wrong. Nelly was with other song that you said. It was with the girl, Destiny's Child, Kelly Rowland.
Oh, Kelly Rowland. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah. Okay.
That was
to put Doja Cat and Mr. Malone in for all these artists.
Well, I mean, we're just comparing to
Neil Diamond to Post Malone.
And yeah, I mean, we're just comparing like good standard what you should shoot for when doing a collab with
exactly
a guy artist and a female.
Right. But I think this is where you and I are disconnecting because I liked their collaboration. I thought it worked really well in this track. But you're feeling that she was underutilized, which I agree. It could have been. But I mean, this also could have been one of those things where it was just kind of pre-written by people we will never know.
Suits.
Yeah, like here's the male part, here's the Post Malone part, and then here's like the signed female singer part. And Doja Cat's super hot right now.
I feel like they were just like, okay, to do this thing together, and Post Malone had a part, and then they're like, oh, we need someone else, and then like the man, and he's like, hey, Peterson, here's your mail, and Mr. Peterson's like, what are you doing? We need to record guy in there. Then he's like, you make it drip like I'm at the beach. Track. Mr. Simpson, I dropped a guitar. Ow! Ow! That's what I'm saying.
Man, I would love to know what the process is with these tracks actually when they're putting them together for people like Post Malone and Doja Cat. Like if they are actually just being sent tracks, they have Post Malone wakes up with an idea. What? I like you, and he just like puts it together. How was this even all assembled? Like find out like what this is, or like he came to be.
No, I did not.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I did not find out anything more than he was a writer, and the producers were
okay.
five. This is his
Oh,
third
that's not bad.
single from his fourth album. And
Well, it could be
about
his fourth
it.
if you count the Doritos ad. Because
And then he did the
own
Spider-Man into the cartoon
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man soundtrack, Spider-Verse one. He did
Oh,
a
okay.
song on that one.
Huh.
That one wasn't bad. All right, what you think of?
I actually really like the music video. A lot of it reminded me of What Dreams May Come, because of the weird, like, the art
of it.
I liked that Doja Cat was another weird thing too. Like these videos, this caliber, it feels like they have half of an idea, but they don't actually complete it. Because I feel like at some points, like it was kind of like she was introduced like as his muse, but then she was kind of just like there, like not really doing much. I don't know. Again, it's like the song itself, like she wasn't completely in it, even though she was in it.
Right.
But I really like the look of it. I mean, it looked cool. It looked like it was filmed in one set. There weren't a whole lot of people in it. It was kind of all green screen, and
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I don't know. I field and they were kind of remind me of that Blind Melon.
oh right,
Girl.
yeah,
They're just out there kind of dancing around, and
yeah.
enjoyed that part. I like the colors. I like a lot of pastel. I mean, Post Malone, I like watching him dance. He's got kind of a kind of goofy, like kind of like he did that. I like the picture that he was painting. It obviously,
Yeah,
but kind of was, wasn't
like kind of sort of
obviously a portrait, but
I did notice that. I was wondering if like he
was
actually
running around naked. That was, I mean, enjoyed that.
Well, no one's going to complain about that. But if I was actually wondering, like, if he actually, it looked like he was pretending to like erase some lines sometimes and like draw. Like I'm always curious if it's someone else actually drew it and then he just kind of pretend he actually did it, because who knows?
Well,
people surprise you.
You mentioned that. That'd be interesting. I'll have to look that up. See if I can figure that out. Because he is a Bob Dylan fan. And Bob
okay.
Dylan
That's cool.
he does Bob, and one of the more famous ones is he has his album, his self-portrait album that he came out with in, I guess, like early 70s. People released a lot of Bob Dylan bootleg tracks, and so Bob Dylan's like, well, I'm going to release my own record. So he released his own bootleg record, but the art of it is a portrait. I don't know if it's of him, but I mean, it's called if it's of him, but like he painted it himself, so that kind of is interesting. I wonder if he did make that painting similar to Bob Dylan, since
I mean, I have no doubt anything from anybody at this point. Like, I mean, I had no idea that Lizzo was a flutist virtuoso. I didn't know any of these. I'm sure he could if you wanted to, maybe, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
The dude, like, I mean, he has so many, like, I was wondering, like, when he like do the music stuff, like, did he have all the face tattoos and the whole look?
No,
I wonder.
He was a beard. He had a couple tattoos. You know what? You know how tattoos are. Everybody gets their first tattoo, and it's like, this represents my dead father's trip to Argentina, where he would say the Argentinians can cry in November. And then you're like, okay, and then they get their second tattoo, and they're like, This one represents my dog in the afterlife. Okay, cool. They get the third one, and they're like,
Right, exactly. I was gonna say like, this is a skull, just because I'm into hellbilly music now.
yeah. Oh, this butterfly. Yeah, I got that one because I like butter. They didn't have a butter stick, so I got a butterfly.
Right.
So
I'm assuming.
Oh man.
all right, all you tattoo people, like, come on, like, feel free to write us and tell us. No,
Yeah,
everyone, every have means so much to me, especially
all those.
one of my favorites is Donnie. Even though hard went out with Belinda.
The barbed wire tattoos on biceps that can come in, or the lower back tattoos. But
Yeah,
those all tell a
you're
story.
gonna get a tattoo. You might as well get one. You can see the lower back one.
That's what I've
pain in
always
the butt.
thought.
You gotta, get a mirror.
I never understood, like, I have a few tattoos, but they're in places that I can see. They're just on my arm. I don't understand getting tattoos on your back, where the only time you'll see them is if you actually like hold a mirror up and look in a mirror. You know, if someone's behind you, like, then, like, what's the point of that? You're gonna go through all that.
Right.
You're gonna go through the pain. You're gonna pay for it. I mean, potentially really cool piece of art back that you're never gonna see. Like, I don't know. I personally don't see the value. But then,
Like,
okay, so then you just do your arms, which if you're in a professional environment, you're gonna have to cover up anyway. So then what's the point of all of it? Tattoos are worthless, but everybody get a lot of tattoos.
You know,
But don't
according
get tattoos.
to our
But get tattoos.
Yeah.
they just feel so good. That's what I hear. So it feels good. It's worth the effort.
It feels like a constant.
It feels like a constant pinch is the way I would describe it. But
I get that with my hernia, so I don't have to get what I get.
Heyo. Oh wait, no, that's not it.
I'll be here all night.
So
The comedy.
so that's yeah. There were so many things in that video though that I did like. I mean, you know, all the stuff with the way that Mr. Malone was dressed. I did like. I mean, she wasn't naked, but I did like the flowers and all that stuff around Doja Cat. I thought that looked really cool. And I thought it was kind of cool. There were some, you know, they had all the, you know, people making out everywhere, which, you know, it just fits into the whole theme, the I like you, and it's all ethereal, fantasy like, and, you know, I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it's sort of.
Now, switching gears back to Doja Cat. Now, did you know that she browsed
This weekend.
Were you aware
Did
of
not
this?
know that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, so like, yeah, she did like some kind of video on some platform or whatever, Instagram, and she's like, I'm tired of my hair. Yeah, I'm tired of. Just gonna shave.
Oh
Just
jeez.
shave. So.
Well, she's
I
from
can't-
Tarzana, so she's
like-
probably nuts.
She's nuts. She's definitely like an attention seeker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sure like,
Attention seeker.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I think I've
Oh, I see it
Some
now.
people like Doja Cat.
She said, "I do not like to have hair."
There. I mean, wonderful. Can you do that like on your on? You know. What's next? You know, jeez.
Yeah, seriously.
Speaking Doja Cat. What'd you think about the theme of the lyrics? You know, the kind of the
I
I'm a
didn't.
rich guy. I got ladies who want. I like you. I want a good lady. You know, this reminded me a lot of the song that we
Mm,
reviewed.
that we
The-
loved.
The Wait for You, Drake and Thames and Future. You know, kind of same theme. I'm a rich guy. I'm famous. And
Was the were because I really didn't dig in much further than the "I like you" part. Like that's really
well,
like
yeah, I
the
mean,
main
they
theme
take
of it that I
in a
came.
Benz, drive around in a Benz, and do a bunch of stuff. And then,
I don't
part
know.
of
Like
it, like when he first part, he was saying like something about he's rich and he's got hose all over him now, and but he needs a good
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
right.
the part of I want to
Although,
go.
Yeah, he needs a good cheat on him. But then the first part of the verse, he was yeah, your boyfriend don't like me, and I'm gonna steal you away. I'm gonna pull you away like pulling a hammy or something like that.
I washed over me in such a weird, warm way. It's like I don't know. Like I have these little clips in my head of all this, but
I mean, this
the general
song's like
vibe of it
Born
just.
in the USA. You know,
You hear
That's
Born in
a
the USA,
huge.
and you're just like, yeah, born in the USA. And song,
They have absolutely no idea what it's about. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Maybe it worked then. Not even realizing that I was being subliminally brainwashed. It was not about what it was about because I thought he was just saying, I like you. It's just like a generic. It also follows the tradition of like, this could just be in a dentist bleeding office and it would just be fine. No one would care.
All right. Well, do you have any
on this
thing or of it?
I think we should just get to our ratings because I don't know. I really don't have a lot to say about this track in particular. If it's not already totally apparent.
You said so much. I mean, like Doja Cat. Oh, you know what part I did?
I did like the Doja Cat part. I like Doja Cat. I think I really do like Doja Cat. She's nuts, which I think is going to make me like her a little bit more. But I don't know. I liked her. I thought the song was good. I thought it was very, very good. It's definitely better than we've listened to in the past for this show. I don't know. If it had just been Post Malone, I would have a much different opinion from this. Or if this was just Doja Cat, total different opinion.
Right.
But her being in it and
so
them being in it
came
together
for you.
Yeah, that's the only reason
You don't mind it.
So,
Didn't mind it.
so I'm turning it a little bit down. If it comes on, I'm just kind of like, okay, I like you, and I like you a little bit less. I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, I guess I'll down too. I'm not gonna turn it off. It was all. There is kind of like a instrumental jamming kind of thing going on at the end of the song. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's
That's
it's
only comment you're gonna get out of me about me liking it. And I like the video. The video is, although like I do think like Doja Cat is a fucking fool. And see her running around naked. I'm just like, just trying to get more attention.
she's
Now she's bald. Watch out, Will Smith.
Oh, geez. No. Smith is going to show up or whatever Chris Rock called him.
There you go. What about anyone else? Did anybody else hear? Did anybody like it?
I know someone's been to the Cheesecake Factory recently.
I did
hear that Jack Harlow song on the radio today.
The glamorous first.
Yeah.
Class.
Did you turn it down?
I heard that today.
And luckily, I had a Conway Twitty there, so I just flipped that bitch out down Conway and just my life. About myself.
Harlow to Conway. That's the future.
Cover it all, babe. And what else? Oh yeah, and there's a new Harry Styles song. I heard that on.
Oh
so
man,
that'll come up. And guess what? It's good. Harry Styles.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Turn that one up. Harry Styles, baby. Fall off.
Man, now we need a new season 2 premiere track to talk about.
There you go. All right. So so we both turned it down. I guess we. I think into old guys, new music. Don't forget to check us out on anywhere fine podcasts are sold, or for free. They're sold for free. So on iTunes or
Whether you like us or not like us, you're getting it for free.
yeah. So don't forget to hit that like thing. Unless you're a Beyonce fan, don't follow us. And yeah, Beyonce fans coming for you. And so,
Oh yeah.
the episode coming out on Tuesday. Real time. BTS. We got the BTS
Episode
coming out. Check that one out on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And that's all I got. What about you, Jam?
Right on. No, yeah, everything that you said. Hit us up on everywhere you can. Old Guys New Music. And email us, Chris at oldguysnewmusic.com, James at oldguysnewmusic.com, at Old Guys New Music. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. And we're coming for you.
Cool. Well, thanks
That's
a lot.
it.
Have a
I mean,
good
this
one,
is.
everybody. What? Did you have something extra? Shoot.
Nah, sayonara.